Hey everyone, welcome to the 14th episode of Bulldog Weekly Season 6. I'm Labby.
And I'm Emma. In this week's episode, I went around during Bulldog Block asking random questions, Tommy sat down with Paw Prints, and Labby gave a tour of the school.
But first, let's get started with Mr. Devoll and Mr. Tilden with our week ahead of school and sports.
Hello everybody, welcome to the Rundown. Today is Sunday, February 5th. And we are finishing a weekend where we saw a lot of school events on the weekend. Yesterday we had an exciting hockey game, Bishop Stang versus Old Rochester. And then later in the evening we had Old Rochester alum Eddie Garnett return with his Crocodillos a cappella club from Harvard. It's the oldest traveling a cappella club in the country, and that was a great concert last night, attended by over 100 people and benefiting the Ambassador Club. So, busy weekend. Now we are preparing for tomorrow, which is the 6th. It's Monday. It's a Mentor Monday in our calendar, so students will be reporting to their mentors for the Bulldog Block. On Tuesday, it starts scheduling season for our students. We start thinking about next year, if you can believe it. We're starting to meet with our guidance counselors. We'll start with grade 9 on Tuesday. We meet with our guidance counselors to review options of courses for next year. Wednesday's a half day, so there's no Bulldog Block. We'll have an 11:30 dismissal and no lunches are served. Thursday's the 9th. Our sophomores get a chance at scheduling for next year, meeting with their guidance counselors. Friday's the 10th, and grade 11 meets with their counselors. So it's scheduling season. Students are meeting with teachers to review their recommendations for where they'll be most successful for next year, and they start to collect signatures for those recommendations. It's crazy, but we are thinking about next year. That's it. Have a good one.
Thank you very much, Mr. Devoll. Winter season is starting to close up. Two teams just finished their regular season, undefeated this season. Both boys winter swim and girls track have finished their winter seasons undefeated in the regular season. Both will be going into the conference and state championship ends of their schedule. Boys swim had a nice win yesterday over Aponequid to finish off their season 80-59. Again, they finished undefeated for the season. Girls had a very close meet versus Aponequid. Lost 85-81 to finish out their regular season. Both teams have kids moving on to the state championships. Girls track 54-32 over Aponequid to finish their season undefeated. Well done, ladies. Boys track also won versus Aponequid the other night, 67-19. They end up with a single loss to New Bedford Vogue. They have their Janiac freshman-sophomore meet championship this weekend. Good luck to all our freshmen and sophomores. Boys ice hockey suffered a 4-1 loss versus Nantucket on February 1st. They resumed action on February 4th with Bishop Stang. Girls ice hockey played Bridgewater the other day. That is, I think, Bridgewater-Raynham, West Bridgewater, East Bridgewater, all combined into one team. So it's the Bridgewater team, a 2-2 overtime tie for that game. They're back in action against Stoughton High School at the Canton Ice House on February 4th at 1 p.m. Girls basketball, 62-49 loss to Dighton Rehoboth last week on Friday. They were off this Tuesday, and they are back in action tonight, which is February 3rd at 6:30 at New Bedford Vogue. So good luck to the ladies. And boys basketball had a win, 62-49 over Dighton Rehoboth last week. They host New Bedford Vogue tonight, and that is February 3rd at 6:30. Good luck to all our teams as the season winds down, and looking forward to the state tournament. Back to the Bulldog crew. Thanks for all you do.
Thank you so much, Mr. Devoll and Mr. Tilden. Good luck to all the sports teams competing this week.
Next up, come join me on my journey through the high school. Let's see what we're all about. Hey, you. Do you ever wonder what it's like inside Old Rochester High School? Of course you do, come on. So this is the main lobby of the school. To my right is the main office, and is also where the English wing is. Down this way is the art and math wing. Over here is the library, and down this way is the auditorium and gymnasium. Let's head down to the English wing first. So over here, this is the English hallway. It has the principal's office and the nurse's office, So if you ever feel sick, just ask the teacher, then you can start heading down, but it is required to wear a face mask. So a cool thing about this school is that it's in the shape of a square. So if we go down this hallway, we can go to the cafeteria, the guidance, and the math wing, which is pretty neat because at that hallway down there, you can also access the math wing. So let's go. So this is the cafeteria. This is where the students eat lunch at the school, and you are announced what you have for lunch during the announcements. This is the math hallway. Over here, you are taught a variety of math classes, and if you're called down, the guidance office is in this wing. So this hallway is the health and science hallway, and it's just above the math hallway. And another thing that's pretty interesting, if you go all the way down, you can see the assistant principal's office. So just like the hallway below, this one connects to the other side of the school, where it's the history hallway. So this is the history wing, and it's just above the English wing. So this hallway teaches a whole variety of history classes like US history, world history, economics, and so on. But it also teaches language classes like Spanish. And at the end of this hallway are the stairs that leads back to the lobby. Let's head down to the art and math wing. So this is the art wing. This is where students like to put up their work for display on the walls. And art, it gives you a variety of classes that you can assign yourself for, like ceramics, photography, and a whole bunch of after-school classes. But also a nice thing, down here, you have the 2 computer teachers where you can learn CAD, game design, web design, and a whole lot more. So for the last part of this tour, in this hallway, we have the music room, if in case you're in band. We have the gymnasium in case you have any sports classes. And the auditorium in case there's any special announcements, if you have a drama class or anything in that type of topic.
Thanks, Lobby. Now I'll never get lost in the halls.
Next, Emma talked with some of the students during Bulldog Block, asking some important questions. Take it away.
Hey guys, it's Emma. During Bulldog Block, I'm going in and asking people random questions. Let's go.
Hi, welcome in.
Gabby, what is your spirit animal?
A zebra. What should I add?
What is your dream vacation, Chloe?
Okay, my dream vacation will be going to Switzerland, doing like a whole Europe trip. Switzerland, skiing.
Ella, what is your yearbook quote?
You can never be overeducated or overdressed. Oscar Wilde.
Woo! Jeffrey, what is your piece of advice for the freshman class?
Set multiple alarm clocks.
Maddie, who is your favorite teacher at ORR and why?
Miss Rivera. She's the best teacher ever.
Bella,
Yes.
what is your dream job?
My dream job is a nurse practitioner.
Charlotte, what do you look forward to in high school? Lila, what has been your favorite memory throughout high school?
I couldn't tell you.
Come on.
I could.
Too many good ones?
Yeah, probably too many good ones.
True. Landon, what is your dream college you want to get into?
PU.
Liam, what celebrity do you look up to?
Definitely Kobe Bryant. Just such an inspiration with the Mamba mentality. I love it.
Can't wait to see Zinri there.
Bella, what did you write
he
your
raised
college
it?
essay about?
I wrote my college essay on gymnastics and life.
Eliza, what senior event are you most looking forward to?
Prom.
Kira, what is your favorite class at ORR?
Environmental with Miss Tilden. Thanks a lot.
Dylan, who is your favorite teacher at ORR?
Miss Morel.
Costa, what was your favorite football memory?
Beating Fairhaven.
McKenna, what was the most recent show you started binging?
Love Island.
Jackson, do you prefer day or night?
Night.
Sawyer, if you could choose basketball or golf, which one would you choose?
Basketball.
Do you prefer day or night, Ryan?
I prefer night.
Cami and Caroline, what song best describes you?
Pursuit of Happiness by Kid Cudi. That's a good question. I don't have an answer to, so.
What is your favorite dance move, Storm? Thanks so much to everyone who took the time to speak to me.
And finally, we have an interview with our school newspaper, Paw Prints.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm here interviewing our editors of Paw Prints. So why don't we open it up and tell us a little bit about yourselves.
So I'm Lizzie, I'm a senior and I'm a co-editor of Paw Prints.
I'm Emily, I'm a sophomore and I'm the other co-editor.
Nice. Okay, so for people that don't know, what is Paw Prints? Like, what do you do there?
Well, we're the student newspaper, and so we get submissions from students and student writers on the staff about school issues, and like we get a lot of movie reviews, and so basically it's just an open space for students to share their opinions and what they want to voice.
So what are some more specific things that you write about? Like, what's one of the most popular like articles that you see as editors?
So we have two students, Liam and Tyler, who work on Pizza Time, which is one of our favorites, where they review different pizzas in and around the Tri-Towns. But other than that, we see a lot of different people contributing to the issue every time. We get a lot of creative writing, some photographies, and we have puzzles this year, which are really fun, made by Caitlin.
Shout out Caitlin.
That's really cool. So what is one of your favorite articles? And this could be for either of you. What's one of the favorite articles you've seen and read?
I mean, Pizza Time's a classic, so you gotta include that. But I mean, I feel like our front page article for our new issue coming out in a couple of weeks is definitely a good one about the bathroom closures.
So we have one person who's addressing some of the bathroom closures in school, and not only student concerns, but the teacher side of it too. So if anyone is interested in contributing to Paw Prints, if you have an issue at the school you want to talk about, or just any student opinion pieces, we'd love to have them.
Mm-hmm.
Now this question's more focused at Lizzie, but if you want to contribute to it too, that's great. So how do you think Paw Prints has changed over the years, because since you've been a freshman?
So I actually joined when I was a sophomore, but I joined right when we kind of turned from hybrid to like back to full in person, so everybody came back, and it was a ghost crew when I joined. There was like maybe 3 consistent contributors, and so much so that I had been in the club for like 3 months and I'd got promoted to co-editor. So last year it was a little bit difficult too, because we didn't have too many writers again, but definitely more than the year before. And this year we're getting a lot more content. We switched our kind of formatting and the way we upload all the writing into the format that you see in the newspaper. So we're able to be a lot more creative with it than we were with our other program. And I feel like in the past 3 years since I've been with the club, we've grown a lot, especially in size and like kind of advancing the aesthetic of the newspaper and our content.
Nice. So I know you've mentioned COVID, so
Yes.
how did that challenge you to put a newspaper out during the pandemic?
It took a while to get one issue out. We scrambled for content for people to submit things, and it was really hard to find writers, content, and since we were in a pandemic, not a lot of people came to meetings, or people were just too busy, too stressed out to have like another thing to do on top of it. Like, it's kind of like homework for the club. You have to write a piece, but basically, after we kind of switched more back to full in-person normality, after last year, we've been slowly like picking up the pieces, and we have a lot more writers and a lot more content coming in.
So this brings me to my last question. What's something you look forward to the future of Paw Prints and the school newspaper?
I'd say I'm really looking forward to seeing the club grow and seeing it include a lot more people and a lot more views and ideas and creativity. One of the things we're really hoping to add is to expand on the sports section and to have a more consistent section for that with updates. I know we're looking into having some sports stories about different players and just being able to like offer a more wide range this year, I think would be, and in coming years would be a big thing we're working on.
Nice. So what would you say to any future members? Like any advice, any wisdom?
If you are looking for a place to share your opinion about anything in the school, whether you're passionate about something in the school or just in your daily life, like a hobby that you have, if you really like music and you want to submit album reviews, or if there's an issue in the school that you'd like to bring awareness to, this is the platform that you can do that in. We basically will publish anything that you submit to us, so we really want to keep it a free space for all student voices, so that's what I would like to tell you guys. Like, if there's anything you want to say to the school, we're the place to do it.
And we're always welcome to new people. We
Yes.
meet on Tuesdays, every Tuesday in Mr. Elaine's room in the English hallway. And it's super laid back. You can ask anyone. So
Yeah.
show up when you can. And even if you can't make a meeting, just email us, pawprints@oldrochester.org.
Yep.
And we'd love to have your opinion and your voice.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Emily and Lizzie.
Thank you.
Thanks,
And
Tommy.
we will see you guys later.
Thank you so much, Paw Prints, for that interview.
Teachers and students, if you would like to have something filmed and shown on Bulldog Weekly, let us know here at the ORC TV station.
Be sure to check out our Vimeo and social media channels for everything we film here at ORC TV. We film sports games, town meetings, school events, and more.
And just like that, we've come to the end of our 14th episode of Bulldog Weekly. I'm Emma.
And I'm Labby, and we'll see you next time.